what is called the ultimate knife skill. The man picked up a big fish, quickly operate the abdomen, thinly slice, very fast, fish meat on the table, but look down. Unexpectedly still enjoy swimming, living here. His name is Old Hong, be the ultimate chef, exquisite cooking skills. In his hand holding the long blade, quickly chop the suckling pig, turn around the pig, then cut out the pig's mouth, just found the knife clean. A drop of blood doesn't stick either. Old Hong holds the pig's leg, turn over. The crowd stood and watched everyone clap their hands, amazing technique. Today is Uncle Hai's birthday party. Hong Master stood in the kitchen. The villagers all came to taste, but suddenly the accident happened. The party ate half. Everyone hugged the stomach to save pain. This scene was chaotic. Old Hong winced. That's not true. The salt I put in is problematic. He forced the disciple to give him salt. Beat it up. Lao Hong knows that. I've been harmed. Indeed, the villagers all blamed him. Said he was not a chef. Chase him out of the village. The blade fell to the ground. Also loses light. Not long after, Lao Hong went to a restaurant. The name is Tu Haiyan Hat Pham. Just entered the restaurant. He wants boiled vegetables. The chef of the restaurant is like having encountered a crowd. Probably come to buzz the crowd. Old Hong tried a piece. Not delicious. Makes the chef extremely angry. Immediately challenged him. 2 people bet. Old Hong won. Then stay as chef. If you lose, then wash dishes for 1 year for the restaurant and the food they played. The most famous dish of the Bullet Balbo restaurant. The game begins. Lao Hong looks for A Kwong's kitchen assistant to help. Very quickly, 2 servings of the bullet treasure hit the table. The restaurant owner and sister are referees. Try a piece of the chef. The sister did not stop praising. Sticky rice. Fragrant. Fatty but not greasy. Very delicious. It is the turn of the old man Hong's treasure duck. The little sister was a bit disappointed. Why is not all cold already? But just put his hand to touch. Then burned to scream. At this time, the outer layer of the duck cracked. The heat washes away. The aroma rose. Mr. Hong smeared a layer of malt candy. Duck surface. Used to keep warm. Duck meat is welded and chewy. Cannot use knives. Kitchen assistant A Kwong uses his inner strength. Cut off the duck. That way, the duck is delicious and supple. The sister tried a piece. Surprised that he did not speak. The chef ate a bite. Put down the chopsticks. Get lost on your own. So, Lao Hong becomes the head chef of the restaurant. He felt that A Kwong was more gifted than anyone else. Come up with the thought of accepting disciples. But this kid is arrogant. Say you have to play a match. What do you want to do? This is a competition of knife skills between chefs. A Kwong took up the puffer fish. There was no hesitation. Immediately down the knife. Fast. Accurate. Not long after, small spines on the puffer fish has been treated cleanly. Quickly chopped thin. A delicious fresh puffer fish dish completed. The persimmon grabbed a chopstick. The taste is delicate and the meat is fresh and sweet. Not bad. Not bad. It was Hong's turn to act. He picked up a fish. Quickly chopped thin. Very fast. Sea brain chilled on the table. A Kwong looked normal. I thought I would win, but try a piece. Can't help but close my eyes. Enjoy the taste. How strange. Why the puffer fish is not as fresh as the sea bream. It turned out, Lao Hong used a cold knife. A Kwong did not obey. This is a competition of knife skills, not a cooking technique test. But look down. Completely admired. The sea bream was sliced, still not dead, still swimming in the water. A Kwong worshipped Lao Hong as a monk. The first lesson, it is sharpening knives. He was bright and dark. Every day is tortured. In the end, the hand was cut off a layer of skin. Just finished grinding that basket of knives. Next comes the vegetable cuttings. Old Mr. Hong was very strict. Not even a little mistake. Wrong. Wrong. A Kwong was tortured to the point of collapse. Old Hong didn't say anything. Pick up a piece of ginger. Cut the lump first and then cut it thin. Finally cut into filaments like thread. Old Hong said to him, the knife skill is a never-ending exercise. Want to be a chef? Not having patience is not allowed. A Kwong awakened. Very fast. His sword skills improved greatly. It's time to cook. Cooking is easy, but cooking well is difficult, including fried eggs. The heat, the temperature of the oil, the material. We are all very focused. A Kwong followed Master Hong. Know many useful things, and the business of Tu Haiyan Hat Pham better day by day. Until one day, the spoiler has arrived. They intentionally put nails into the food, take the opportunity to break the gang, say the food is not clean, want to cancel the restaurant and the reputation of the elder chef Hong. And who is behind all this? Unexpectedly is the grandson of the old man, Atu. Previous poisoning. Well, he does. It turned out, a long time ago, Master instructs the dragon-headed blade to represent the kitchen god. For old Hong, Atu's father was not satisfied, fighting with the brother. Unexpected, the pounding fell, break his arm. Since then he has been unable to cook. And all of this, all were seen by Atu. Hatred has been sown. Now, to open the big restaurant, proceeding to report to Old Hong, must completely destroy his reputation. To regain reputation, Two High NHAT Pham participated in the national kitchen competition, and his biggest rival, it is Viet Hoang Hin of A2. Because to prevent Old Hong from participating in the contest, to causes trouble everywhere, to find tricks. In the end, just leave A Quang, go to the competition, your opponent, as the first extremely famous chef. Dean Gu Dao by Viet Hoang Hin. A Quang, can you win? The Kitchen God competition begins. Competition. The rule is very simple. Within 1 hour, in addition to the color, aroma, taste and shape of the dish, the food must be promoted. It is also necessary to demonstrate the skill of the chef using a knife. Finally decided by the jury. 2 winning teams, new to the finalists. Competition begins. A Quang warmed up his limbs, decided to make the quartet. This dish is very complicated. First stuff the quail into the pigeon, then stuff the pigeons into the chicken belly. Finally, stuffing the chicken into the duck belly. Classes and classes, extremely demanding skill with a knife. The final product, rich smell of meat, class to class. It is extremely skillful. And Dean Gu Dao of A2. Then make a famous Sichuan dish, triangular beef head. This dish requires the skill of using a knife to cut it. When splitting bones, make sure the skin of the cow's head is intact, must be extremely skillful. Very few people know how to do it. The chefs show cooking techniques. Different dishes make people look drooling. In the end, the jury decided unanimously, A Quang of Two High NHAT Pham, Dean Gu Dao by Viet Hoang Hin, go to the final. Very quickly the final started. The exam this time is the soup, and must be a great discord. What does this mean? It is in the soup not to add any spices at all, shows the inherent taste of ingredients. A Quang means to his master's teachings, decided to make a famous national dish, boiled vegetables. This dish is not simple. Minced chicken, but in ready-made soup. Chicken in the settling process, absorb smooth impurities in the soup. Final, this soup will be as transparent as water. Cabbage is also the best choice. Then make countless small holes in it. With a silver needle thinner than a silk thread, finally with the soup. Put in the steamer, and the food that Dean Gu Dao made, as a dish with the best reputation in the world. Buddha jumped the wall. This dish is complicated. The finished product is delicious and nutritious. Combined with how to cook wind fire rotation that Dean Gu Dao invented, even the judges are very commendable. Boiled vegetables like competition. It was at this moment, Old Hong brought the long head of the blade. Come cheer. A Quang held up the long blade of the blade. Only see a light emanating. Swing the knife in the direction of the tofu on the table. Very fast food on the table. The jury looked. Unexpectedly the tofu spread out, turned into soup. Such is the ultimate knife skill. Take a sip. The examiner closed his eyes, a long while still not fully recovered. Praise. This is the original taste of the food. Great soup of discord. Dean Gu Dao saw that. Use your hands to dip a little broth, put it in your mouth. Next, take off the chef's hat. Respect for speech. The scene of passionate applause. New chef God. It's born.